All right, so I started the last story off about when they arrested me. So I'm gonna start this story off about when I got to Rikers Island. So now when I first got to Rikers Island, it was weird. I remember the van pulling up. And we just sitting there forever. We sitting on the bus forever. It's cold as hell. It's the middle of December. And I just remember being nervous because you hear all the motherfucking crazy stories about the stuff that happens on Rikers Island. So I didn't really know what to expect. I knew I wasn't gonna be nobody's bitch, quote unquote, but it's like, damn, you see the prison movies that you expecting everybody to be big, huge, etc., etc. So when I get there, automatically, I was separated though, because my case was a high-profile case, and there was a lot of media coverage on my case. They separated me. They put me in this special unit. It's called closed custody, and that's what they do for high-profile cases. I was in there for 28 days. That's when I met the homie. I always say that's when I met the homie Disco. We was down there. I was down there with the dude Little John, who they said raped that girl at the bar, left her in the dumpster. I was down there with a lot of people who had heinous crimes, a lot of people who had high profile cases, period. Or you known for sending a lot of shots, getting people cut and hit up on Rikers Island. You go to that unit as well. So I was down there for a while. That's when I learned the ropes a little bit, what's going on a little bit from the stories and from people who just telling you certain shit. But I didn't really see nothing until I finally went to population. Now, when I finally went to population, it was a whole different ball game. When I first went to population, I was neutral. I wasn't with none of the gangbanging stuff. My pops had raised me to feel like if you was in a gang, you needed protection. And I didn't join the gang for that reason. What happened with me was, well, I'll get to that later on. It was actually, I was neutral. And being that I was neutral and I didn't have a crazy high classification, I just had a case high classification. They put me in a high classification house that had a lot of Crips, Muslims, or a lot of people who just, was neutral or couldn't live with the homies. And they did that because I wasn't gang affiliated, which means I could live with the Crips or the homies. It didn't matter. So long story short, I was in that house rocking for a minute now. I took the things I done learned fucking with Disco. Shout out to Disco. And I was getting money at the time. I was getting the bag. And there was two individuals that I thought was all cool and shit. But they was Crip. I wasn't. I was neutral. They was actually acting like they was cool with me, whatever the case may be. And when I told niggas no, niggas tried to move on me. So nigga tried to ask me for something. I told a nigga cash on delivery. The nigga was like, what you mean? He caught an attitude or some shit like that. So I'm like, nigga, cash on delivery. It's a business, nigga. You can't go to Walmart and get an IOU. So son goes his direction. I go my direction. I go get in the shower. So I'm in the shower, literally, nigga, right at the end of my shower when I was getting out, niggas ran in there on me, tried to back out the scalpel on me. I popped on them. Boop, we start shaking. Now, as I'm fighting with him, I'm hanging onto his wrist, trying to make sure the nigga don't cut me. I got his razor arm contained. And his man, as I slammed something on the floor wrestling, his man is literally grabbing my legs, nigga, trying to separate my legs to kick me in my nuts. But the nigga, he actually kicks me in my thigh. He don't kick me in my nuts. So boom. You hear the CO bitch what the fuck is y'all doing in there? What the fuck is y'all doing in there? She must have heard the scruffling, but because it's the men's bathroom, she don't really just walk in. So she's yelling from the entrance. So now they stop, they run out, I jump up, I act like nothing happened, I come out. Now when I come out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I act like nothing's happened and shit. Boom. That's how I got that one little scratch on my back. Somewhere in the melee, I caught a little scratch on my back on my shoulder. Not the 3 long gashes on my back. I got this one on my shoulder as well. But the shit was bleeding through my white t-shirt. I didn't know, so as I come out the bathroom, she's like, what the fuck? That's blood on the back of your shirt? And I said, what? When I looked, I seen it. I knew it was hot. She pulled the pin. I dropped my shower bucket. And Blitz son, not Blitz son. I said, Blitz son, we start shaking. He tried to run in the day room first, like, he tried to run in the big day room and close the door. But as I'm running, I hit the shit with my shoulder. We pushing back and forth. I slide through that shit. Whoop. And we just start shaking. Blah, blah, blah. Where his man was at, I don't know. But I'm going to start shaking. Next thing you know, the turtles came. They came with the helmets, the vests, and the motherfucking pepper spray. They broke it up and took me out. Now, in return, when they searched us, they found $140 cash and 7 grams of marijuana in my underwear briefs. So I wound up getting a new charge that day, and I was charged with possession of marijuana and promoting prison contraband. So at least they didn't get nothing. But yo, that was the first physical altercation that I got in Rikers Island. This is gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna keep the stories coming. They're gonna be real short, straight to the point. I hope y'all enjoy. Make sure you press like, share, subscribe. This shit's coming back to back.